Hello Aquarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your fortune reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well, Aquarius. It's a reading that's meant to find you when you need to hear it, and it won't be for everyone, so take what resonates for you. So welcome Aquarius. Let's start with your tea leaf cards. See what we get for you. So we have two there. Let's pull another. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. Okay. So we have hat. You will be playing a different role. That is your first message. We have lobster, financial pinch. And Aquarius, we have firecracker, excitement. All right, let's see what we have for you. Let's pull some fortune messages for you. What does Aquarius need to hear? Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides, message for our lovely Aquarians. Thank you. Around this period of seeing the reading. So Aquarius, the card that's come out for you is abundance. That's number 1. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success and prosperity. So abundance can be a real energy of fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, cups overflowing, but it can also be to do with money areas. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aquarius? Let's pull another oracle message for you. What does Aquarius need to know? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for our lovely Aquarians. Okay, that flew out. So we have the Queen, love and prosperity. Okay, Aquarius, those are your messages. Let's see what we have for you with your tarot reading. See what the tarot cards have to say for you. Fortunes for Aquarius, and it is how divine timing and orchestration can be at play in your life, which it always is. So we will tap into the energies for you at this time. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you. Message for our lovely Aquarians. Okay, I've got 2. So we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I think this is why the Ace of Cups came out on the side originally. So we have the 4 of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Swords. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Aquarius. Thank you. Fortunes for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, we have the 7 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. The Ace of Cups, oh, that's beautiful. The 2 Ace of Cups in your reading, an Ace of Pentacles. This is a really lovely energy. And we have the Fool. So Aquarius. Something is being offered to you here, but you're not sure whether you want to be open to it or not. And I think it's a choice between the 2 of you here, but it feels like something happened that's financial. So sometimes there can be a kind of crossroads here in terms of whether you both agree. One person might want to do something, the other person might not want to. And there's a choice in terms of, you know, how to move forward. For others of you, it might well be, you know, it could well be some kind of help is offered to you in some way or solution, but this can sometimes be a scenario here of, I want to do it on my own. I'll sort myself out. Don't worry about it. I will, we'll take care of ourselves. You don't need to, you don't need to offer help or, support in any way. We'll be okay. So this can sometimes be defensive energy on that basis. I mean, this can be either a scenario here of one person really wants to go for something, the other person isn't so sure, and there's something to overcome here. For others of you, it's about overcoming or being defensive in terms of I can sort it out on my own. So there's a choice here, because I feel that there is something that is open to you here, but you're not sure whether you're open to it, is what I'm seeing here. The Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands is really kind of considering now. So if there has been some kind of discrepancy or disagreement or not being on the same page with the other person in your life, again, the Lovers can be very powerful in terms of, romantic relationship. But there's a choice here to make, and I feel it's from what you're being offered by an external party. Now, that could be, in terms of money, job, business, career, these are the energies at play. Because the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands is someone thinking, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no to it, I'm just thinking about it. It might well be somebody has been uncertain whether they want to go for the same thing that you want to go for. Again, this can be vice versa as well. You might be the one that's more uncertain and one person really wants to go for something here. But this is when we're really considering it. We're considering, should I change my position? Should I change my view? Should I really consider what's being offered to us? Because it would lighten the load. Now, that could well be if someone has been trying to get back into work, for example. Something could be offered to you, but it might mean changes that affect a relationship. So it could be where you live, for example. It could also be to do with, but it helps you lighten a burden. It could also be with, an experience that you've been carrying too much. The Ten of Wands can be a testing experience, and the opportunity is offered to you and you're not sure whether one person's not sure whether to go for it, but it might get you to lighten a load or a weight that you've been carrying that you can release from. I mean, sometimes health issues as well play a part. But it feels like one person really wants to go for it, the other person doesn't. And this is where we're considering, or we're just tapping into our intuition, how we feel, because we don't want to make a choice in haste or take a position that we can later regret. So this is about really considering what's offered to you, because it would lighten the load in some way. Now, I also want to say here, Aquarius, as well, it can also be to do with things like, debt or support in terms of lightening a load in some way, financial support. So this is about, no, I'll do it, we'll be all right, we'll sort it out ourselves, we don't need help from you, we don't want to take money from you. But this can be, but it would really help, it would really lighten the load. So it's about listening to your intuition, tapping in, no fast moves, no fast decisions. This is about just being open and having some kind of quiet time to think about how you feel, and also what your intuition is telling you as well. This is lovely. I mean, Spirit is pretty much telling you there is a practical new beginning available to you in the form of new money is offered to you, new job, new business, new career. It can sometimes involve moving or relocating. But you have to be open to it. The Ace of Cups can be new joy, new happiness, emotional renewal and rebirth. Spirit is pretty much telling you here, we know that there could well be, a feeling of not being on the same page and someone really having to tap into whether to go for it or not, and really think about what the other person wants, because it would lighten a load. For others of you, it can be, like I said, the scenario here where you're really wanting to go for a job, a business, but it might mean some changes. So this is the energy here for you, Aquarius. It's about new joy, new happiness. Love is offered to you here, where this is about being open for the sake of love as well. So certainly with the Lovers, it can be also about being open for the sake of, to a new beginning, for the sake of somebody else, or somebody else being open to support you in some way. But these are powerful new beginning energies. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 new beginning cards in this reading. And we also had number 1 with the abundance, didn't we? So the Fool and the Knight of Swords, it feels like after some kind of important conversation, and the Knight of Swords is really important here, Aquarius, because it's air energy, it's your natural element, it's what you do best. And this is talking it through, whether you go for it or not. Whether you take a leap at what's offered to you here, because it helps lighten the load and liberate you from a burden. So you can move forward with an open heart to a new beginning. This can also be to do with conversations in terms of, whether you go for the new beginning in terms of job, business. The same thing applies here. This is somebody wants to go for it. Somebody wants to take the leap. Somebody wants to open a door to a new beginning because it will lighten the load. It will help you liberate from the weight that you have been carrying. So I think that there's going to be an important conversation that's going to decide it. And sometimes we just have to take that leap of faith, even for, someone taking the leap of faith for you, supporting you and say, let's do it, let's go for it. I think where there has been, you might not have felt on the same page. This is that sense of after some significant conversation, you're on the same page again. And this is about going for it. For others of you, it just feels that sense of, I'm ready for this new beginning. It helps me liberate from everything that's gone before. So it certainly feels here, whether it's a sum of money, whether it's a job, a business opportunity, sometimes this can involve moving or relocating or changes that might affect a primary relationship. It is bringing in new abundance and emotional renewal and rebirth and new joy and happiness. Very creative energies as well, the Ace of Cups. Creative endeavours, creative energies, extremely positive in that respect. But it certainly feels here that after some kind of communication, I feel that you're on the same page in terms of let's do it, let's move forward, let's go for it, let's take the gift that's offered to me. So this is the energy here for you. Now, Aquarius, I haven't used these for a long time. I found these dice in the cupboard, felt I needed to use them with this set of readings. So when I throw dice, it can be combinations of the number that comes out. So just bear that in mind. So in order, we have number 1, number 4, and number 6. So 146 might be a number that is resonant for you. Now, when we add those together, number 11, which is a very powerful master number, is also a number that might be resonant for you, and number 2. So those are the multiples of numbers that are available to you around this time that might be a sign you might be seeing even repeatedly. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you as your final message. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for our lovely Aquarians, thank you. Yeah, personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. I mean, the choice is yours. You're being told the opportunity. I mean, a powerful new door opening up for you here, Aquarius. But it feels here it's down to a choice. And I feel communication, some important conversation where everybody is open. Everyone speaks their truth, both sides. It feels is leading to a way forward for you and going for it. Bottom of the deck, we have Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. Aquarius, that's what I have for you as your fortune reading around this time. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful period ahead, Aquarius. I will see you next time.